Capital. Awesome. Everyone ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. So who remembers what occurred last time?
We armed the children like they should be.
Yeah. We
got the kids back at their home.
Flint was very, very good at his disguise, but they had some crackpot geniuses on the on the doors, so couldn't get through. No, we were given a job to get I want to say it was some kind of like drive.
Yeah, it was. I think I called it a cipher key, but yeah, it was essentially like
key.
a big like data drive.
Yeah. And basically we came across. It was at the post office nearby.
Mm-hmm.
And when we got there, like I said, Splint tried to get in under the disguise of being somebody out there to try and posting a letter, but they saw straight through it. I don't know how. I was quite convincing. Told them my best lie. And then we realised that there was a warehouse nearby where there was some kids. They were the downtown runners.
No, not quite. It's a Seaside Runner.
Seaside Runners. Damn, I knew they were runners. Very sporty. And they helped us get in there. We split into two groups. One went through the back, which was myself and one of the kids whose name I've forgotten.
That would be the boy. Beansy.
Beansy, that was it. Good old Beansy. Explains why I was going to call him Heinz. That's just the name that is in my head. But yeah, so Beansy helped us, and Cookie came with me, and we came in through the back, through like a hole in the fence, and the others went through the front, and then we got into a fight in the warehouse that got pretty hectic for a bit. But we pulled through.
It was the Seaside Runners with the C. I thought it was the C.
Yeah, no, it's because they're
Crater
next
side.
to the Crater Side. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, Crater Side is a district, well, like an informal district in South Dank, where 2 years ago when the Civil War happened, this was an area of a battle, and yeah, this place, just all the infrastructure is fucked. Most of the roads are like impassable unless you've got like heavy duty like SUVs or you clear out like specific areas. So it's been largely abandoned. But yeah, no, you're absolutely right. When you arrived at the abandoned post office depot, Beansy and his boys of children and his lost boys had been forced out by the Marquis Strongs, one of the local big gangs who had set up shop in the post office, the post depot. And they appear to have been turning it into a drug lab, at which time you guys arrived, ruined their day quite thoroughly, and took over. And
I took a beating.
Oh yeah, there was
quite right.
There was some sort of squeaky bum times.
Yeah,
Better, but I did take a beating.
it was a bit of a
midpoint
five,
of the fight there.
as we like to call a 5p 10p moment.
It was a speedy bum time.
Yeah,
It's 5p 10p because your butthole goes 5p 10p 5p 10p.
I believe the phrase you're looking for, Dan, is gaping like a rabbit's nose.
Nice.
What? Rabbits' noses don't gape.
What are you talking about?
Gaping like a rabbit's nose.
Rabbit nose don't gape. They're slitty.
And he knows. He has tried to stick so many things in rabbits' noses.
They got slitty little noses.
He just got like bent over, like holding like a rabbit, like Ash, take a picture. I need to compare.
They don't got big noses, you idiot.
Rabbits don't got big noses.
Rabbit don't got big noses. They got tiny little noses, haven't they?
You just sound like Mickey Flanagan when you talk like that.
They got tiny little noses.
Anyway, we beat him.
Yeah, Yeah, so you guys did manage to find underneath some of the boards in the back office where they had set up the lab. Yeah, you guys managed to free up, some old sort of desiccated documents, and the first cipher key.
I present to you Robert's nose. Open, close, open, close, open, close.
That don't gape. Look at the size of this bastard. Oh, my file is too powerful. That's because the rabbit.
And
The
that's because the
nose is
gape's
so
too
big.
big.
This is when it's going to be some horrific image.
Oh no, this is a bit smaller. I found a smaller one. Look at the size of this bastard.
That's a fucking big
Ooh,
rabbit.
that is.
Big rabbit.
Fucking
It's a big rat. That.
So we ended just as you guys had looted,
Yeah.
as is customary, and yeah. What are you doing? So it is probably like the dead of night right now. It is like probably midnight or thereabouts.
It's GTFO.
Let's go to the pub. Let's go to the pub. Oh baby.
That is the plan. Silver Oak is the target.
Let's go to the pub.
Gentlemen, shall we fuck off?
I just want to go somewhere with pachinko machines.
Can I? Did we did loot the place, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys found a bunch of stuff. I think the main thing that Cookie found, he found a retro motherboard in one of the sort of old conveyor belt setups, which he reckoned to the right sort of seller for like retro electronics. He could probably
yeah.
get like 15 grand.
15 grand. Yeah, I'll write that down. See,
Bank sorted for the next month.
good isn't it? Good isn't it?
I don't think it's what I said.
Nope.
Nothing.
I heard something for the next month, and it was either wank or bank.
Both.
The old bank wank.
Yep, nailed it.
That's the one. That's the one everyone always says.
I'm just gonna go and make in the bank wank.
Lovely. So you guys just heading off then?
Unless there's anything else to like that we could find. I mean, like the lab. Can I get any supplies from the lab? From my
so there wasn't any like ingredients there, but it seemed like they'd set up equipment. Some of it is just like heavy, so you wouldn't be able to transport it with you. But there'll be like small like things that you'd be able to take with you, like you'd be able to fit into a pack, like
Wait a minute. We have a van.
especially like glassware and some small like centrifuges, stuff like that.
Yeah,
that
I
you
think
could
I've got
use.
some of those bits that you said, so that's fine. I've got some.
Yeah,
of
so you've got like what I'd probably say like a basic lab setup that you could probably like a basic transportable lab setup.
Nice.
Yeah, very good.
I don't think there's anything else we need to do here, is there?
What happened to those fucking street urchins?
I believe you gave them all the spare guns.
Yeah, we handed them some weapons and told them to defend their homes.
Yeah.
We NRA'd their asses.
Guns and sweets.
Right then, shall we fuck off?
Is Dan doing medicine?
Right, that's Splint
I
doing
don't-
medicine.
I believe, yeah, Splint healed up everyone, and yeah, obviously you guys leveled up. So I'm assuming everyone did do the leveling up just before we go any further.
Yes, we did. Yeah.
Yes.
Lovely. Capital. So whilst you guys have been sort of looting, and especially once you started passing out guns, all the kids had like turned back up, and you could tell they were like all just like dispersing to their little hidey holes and like rearranging all their little setups. So you can see like all these like busted out like old fucking rotten boxes. You thought that it didn't really appear any particular rhyme or reason to how they were set up, but now you can see like there's little like box forts that they've set up around like the warehouse, like over there, like over here, and some of the stacks over here. And yeah, they've just been having a gay old time. As you're heading out, who's going first? Who's leading the way?
Either the samurai or the
Axe boy.
I'll go first. I've got 24 HP now.
Okay.
What did you, Sam? What did Jameson get from the level up HP?
I only got 23.
Bam.
Ah!
What a bitch.
What a bitch.
I think I rolled shoddily on my health HP rolls, and the samurai rolled max. So.
Yeah, it's exactly what happened. Like literally.
So as you guys head on out, can you can you roll me? Whoever's gonna lead the way, can you lead me? Roll me some navigation.
Oh god, he's just going to take us to Pachinko.
Uh-oh. Pachinko
I can roll with
machines,
navigation.
here I come.
I know navigation. Not very well, but
Can I do tracking instead?
Oh god damn it.
hey,
We
oh,
leave,
yes.
we leave and we just go into the sea.
I mean, it's not too hard because I mean, if are you guys just heading out the same way you came in?
well,
Yeah.
I'm not going to head out the same way I came in.
Alright,
I go out the same way the other guys came in because I came in through the back.
I
It'd be
also
really
came
weird
in
to
all
go
the way back.
Seaside.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You knew exactly what Ed meant.
I know.
Maybe.
So you guys are, I mean, you start making your way through. Splint is able to pick up like the signs, like heading the right way. He's fairly confident he's going to lead you guys out. You guys literally turn the corner as you're heading out there. You come down sort of like the road away from the post depot, passing just all the sort of rusted out cars. You even pass like an old like ATV, which is like flipped over, sort of APC, which has like been flipped over and looks like it's been burned out by like Molotovs or something. And it's just as you're coming around the corner, John, you notice. You be the only one who notices. Off, across from the as you're coming away from the warehouse, and then you get to an intersection on the opposite side. You notice parked quite a ways down. Like what looks to be like a blacked out truck that you're pretty sure wasn't there before on your way in.
Ooh, do I recognise it's like an undercover police vehicle, or is it just?
Make an investigation check. I guess it could be. It's not the kind of one. I mean, anything could be, I suppose, but it's not the kind of one that you know is typically used. There's a couple like brands that the Crown likes to use. This is not one of them. This is clearly like a bit more of like an old beat up thing. It looks a lot more like a locals kind of thing. It doesn't stick out to you as a jackboot kind of hiding in plain sight kind of thing.
Yeah, I'd just relay that to the group and suggest that maybe we find out if it's friendly by poking it with a stick. By a stick, I mean an axe.
I pass John a firebomb, and then just go, use this to poke it. No, not really. Not really.
Just trying to see if there's something I can.
So you guys just walking out, heading on over.
No,
No.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I just lost all sound for like the last 3 or 4 minutes.
Oh, sorry.
What
Mysterious SUV.
John noticed what looks like an old blacked out SUV, like couple, like about 100 or 200 yards, sort of down the street from you guys. That he pretty sure wasn't there on your way in.
Is all the windows tinted?
From here, it is. This is the middle of the night, so it's really hard to see from this far away. It is. There's no like street lights
walking
here.
past said vehicle on the way out, as it were.
The way that Splint is going to take you, it will. That's the way he was planning to take you.
I'm gonna, if we pause and pretend to be taking a quick break, I'm going to suggest to the rest of the party that we continue past them, and then as we get level with it, we can spring trap.
Okay.
We don't know that it's.
Well, no, if they come out and just say hello, then that's fine. But if they don't, and they turn, we just be prepared for them to attack us, I guess. I'd like to walk intentionally past close to the vehicle so I can melee.
I think we should just nonchalantly walk past, whistling.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you guys walk past. Well, you're
Nonchalantly.
in that direction, trying not to break your stride. Can you all roll deception for me?
We'll walk past all nonchalantly.
Everyone roll a nonchalance check.
This is a group nonchalance check.
Cookie's not particularly nonchalant.
Oh, fuck me!
Oh, Mr. Ditch is very nonchalant.
I had a -1.
What about the
Success.
other one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably quite good at this.
Is Max robot. Ooh, robot.
Oh,
Robots?
Is
Is everyone unroboted now?
Wait, Sam, did you drag us all out of my shit dungeon?
No,
Oh, Dan was the first in the chat, wasn't he?
I was. Yeah.
Damn, why do you enter the sun deck?
Good question.
Fuck you guys.
God, I will do as I please.
Screw you.
Oh, I'm gonna lose that permission now.
Nonchalant, like ditch.
Robots.
No more robots.
No, oh, we all good.
Yeah.
Until now, you were all robots.
Oh, sorry. So you guys are making your way down the street, trying
Way downtown.
to maintaining a fair degree of nonchalance.
Oh, they're not very.
What you guys didn't
not very
notice,
like, are they?
you don't know where it came from, but Mr. Ditch, you are immediately hit by a like a powerful hit, which just knocks you off. Well, it doesn't knock you off your feet, but really just smacks you in the back. And let's just see what this does.
oh shit!
An 18 hits.
Yes, it does.
Take oh no, that'd be 10
Is it-
points of ballistic damage.
Ballistic, but I have resistant armor, so it's 5.
Okay, yep. So you take 5 points. So it hits you dead in the back, like right in the sort of like ceramic plate on the back of your vest.
So hang on, at this point we've passed the truck.
No, you're about about 50 feet away.
And
And
been
with
shot in the back.
that,
Did you say was this a sniper?
yes. 1 second. Boosh. Come down here.
Oh, shit, son.
Where
Where do you
we
want to play off?
So you guys are down here, heading to the right over here.
Dang.
So I'm going to say, place yourselves where in sort of whatever order you guys are heading, sort of from left to right. I will.
Me and Richard immediately put our characters to the back, like synchronized.
Mine is slightly further back than yours, though.
I
so
know.
I'm winning the cowards race.
That was so funny. It's just like put them in order. Me and Richard immediately, nope, out of there.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a lover, not a fighter. Richard's just
I'm just an old man.
he's a thinker, not a fighter.
Oh,
Why is
I'm a
my
people
initiative not
person.
working?
Have you clicked on your token?
Oh, that's it. Oh,
That's the other one.
I rolled 2 19s and a 10.
Got him.
Ha! Got him!
Oh, Groovy just got. Groovy.
It's Street Fight.
Street Fighter.
This might be
Huh?
I will grant you that. This does sound like Street Fighter music.
Very good.
The trick is to repeat every.
Let me just
to just
double
kick
check
people in
that
the
we've got
chins.
everyone in there. Nice. Let's go descending. So, Cookie, you, you are just in the middle of the road. Well, you guys are walking down the road, and Mr. Ditch has just been sort of just fucking shot. What are you doing?
So, is there? I can't see other than this thing. I can't see anything that would be the truck.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the truck?
No, it's kind of off.
That looks like a dumpster.
It's off screen a bit further down, directly in front of you guys, over to the right.
Okay. I mean, I guess the first thing I'm going to want to do is try and establish where the shot came from.
Yeah, roll a perception check. Ooh. 1 second.
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, so actually, you are aware. So let me just grab him. Boosh. Well, with a fucking 1 of 21, actually. You also just catch the glint in a fucking a metal sort of hubcap of movement, and you manage to see it just around the corner to see that there's someone just over here. I say with a 23 as well. You hear there's all these bins around here, but you could swear you heard some sort of rustling from behind here.
And should I be able to see anyone up here?
Yeah, you see that guy. That's the guy you notice as you're looking around, a figure silhouetted against like the skyline, and you're fairly certain that's where the shot came from. It was just as like Ditch was looking off to the right, and he just shot him like in the back as he was looking over that ways. Are you doing anything else?
Yep, I will. What is my? I can't see the range on any of my weapons.
Tell me what it is.
My shotgun, I think it's 30 feet.
Yeah, shotgun is likely 20 feet. Is it a street shotgun?
Yes.
The effective range is 20. The top range is 50.
Okay.
So anything over 20, you'll be rolling at disadvantage.
I'm gonna just so there's rustling coming from here.
Yep.
Can I kind of in a kind of crouch? I mean, notwithstanding the guys that I can see, but kind of crouch. I'm assuming this is a kind of fence, like a barrier.
Yeah, this is fence, and then there's like a big like dumpster.
Right.
Just
Can
here.
I kind of crouch like along here?
Yep. So that's going to afford you some cover from over there. I think if you're going to be there peeking out, that'll give you like 3/4 cover.
Yeah, I'll remain here,
Mhm.
and kind of just see how things pan out. Because unless can I hang on? Can I kind of? I mean, I'm assuming the guy here has seen me.
Yes, he is aware of all you guys there.
Okay, but does my ping echo won't like generate any sound, will it?
It might, depending on how it affects the guy, your actual pinging.
But that won't. What I mean is that me doing that action on this guy wouldn't necessarily give away my position to anyone that's in this compound area.
Roll a stealth check if you're trying to keep yourself hidden from those guys. Okay. Yeah. No, you were pretty sort of soft on your feet. You're fairly sure, and the actual sending it is basically just booping a couple buttons on your like personal data pad. So yeah, no, you're pretty sure you're pretty stealthy about it.
Okay, then in that case, this guy receives 3d4 plus 1 psychic damage.
3, 4.
So that plus 11 psychic damage. To that
Yep.
guy?
You can't write the plus when you type it.
Oh yeah, doesn't matter, does it?
Uh,
I don't type it. I use the thing on the left.
Oh, you can type in /R and then just type in 3d4.
Very good. So yeah, it's really hard to see in the moonlight, but like, yeah, you're fairly sure you hear like a bzzz and like a rustling as the guy seems to just sort of spasm in place. Yeah. Moving on. Jameson, what are you doing?
Fucking street scum! We heard a noise from over here, right?
Yep. Go for it. You haven't got direct line of sight, so it's hard to see.
Can I? So am I in cover?
Yeah, you're going to be in half cover there because you would have had to be looking out, sort of to make get line of sight on that guy to do the pings.
Alright, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I see anything?
Yeah. So as you come around there, you see another boy. Hiding right there, and as you come into his melee range, he is going to use his readied action to try and swing his. So you just see like this blue sort of like sort of trace of light as what looks like a phase shift sword. Slappers out. 13.
No.
Oh, that's not very good. No, absolutely fine. So that whiffs and just sort of clangs into the metal pole just here.
You cheeky fuck! Alright, I'm gonna add in.
Nice. 15. Oh shit! What was these guys? AC?
Oh, I definitely Fury. You definitely heard me say that.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, no, his 15 definitely hits his AC.
Yes.
That was 10 down.
+2.
+2 down. Dang.
Wait, have I baked that into the attack? I can't remember. No, I haven't. Yeah, +2 for Fury.
Sweet. Yeah, no, that was a very good hit. Like you just cleave like right into this guy's sort of midsection.
So 12 damage.
Yeah, he is not feeling great. This guy looks pretty robust. Was that your turn?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm. Wait, no, this isn't Starfighter anymore, is it?
No, it's not.
Is that cover? Like, is that is there any height to that?
It's kind of just some sort of like road like work signs. I mean, it might break line of sight a bit, but it might have a bit of a job like hiding your whole bulk behind it. If you wanted to try and gain cover from it, I tell you what,
I've got 5 feet of movement left.
make an acrobatics check to kind of like position yourself in like a fucking position to try and like really make the most of the cover.
Yeah, can I go like go like knee, like down on my knee, I guess. So I'm not on the ground. I'm just on a crouched.
Yeah. You could. I tell you what. If you wanted to, because this guy's pretty high up, and this is only probably about like 3 foot tall. Like you would have to probably be prone for this to really give you any decent cover from this guy up here.
Can I dive into this guy?
I would say that'd probably be your action, sort of as like an athletics check to kind of grapple him and tackle him.
I wasn't trying to do it to him per se. Just get over the barrier, so I hide behind it. Bundle into it, but no, that's fair enough.
Yeah, no, I don't think you'd have to kind of like take his position. He would
fine.
resist that.
I'm tough boy. I don't care.
Yeah, that's cool.
Give the silhouette to my right a finger.
Nice, cool, lovely. It is the urchins. So now that the trap's been sprung, you just hear, oh shit, we're going, and this guy, one guy just like runs out from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just going, ah! Surprise! And he's gonna take a shot at, I suppose, who can he see? I suppose. Let me just roll. 2. Cookie. He is going to shoot at you.
Easy now.
Oosh. Oh dear.
Oof.
Oh no, he doesn't have advantage. That's okay.
There's no advantage, and I'm half covered.
Not from this position.
Yes.
Yeah, you would have half cover, but that was more from this angle. Not so much.
Andy says yes, and it doesn't say immediately say no. He says yes, but no.
Yes, but not in this sense.
Yeah, no.
Awesome. So 18, does that hit?
1 sec, I'm just applying athlete's foot spray.
That should help your AC.
I mean, it would repel people.
Oh no, sorry, I'm thinking of AF. That's a different stat.
Oh, it stings. There we go. Disgusting.
Richard's going to increase the gain so that everyone can hear the sound of the spray in the recording.
I'm just going to mute everyone else at that point.
Yeah.
Okay. Does an 18 hit? Yes, it does.
Yes. Please take 7 points of ballistic damage as this guy actually makes a really good fucking shot. And yeah, hits you.
I don't want to.
Fucking
Oh, tough.
dead I'm alone over there.
Tough. Okay. Another hit like that, and I'm dead.
That's what you get for going in first, you old bastard.
At the same time, you hear, well, actually, you see the lights on the blacked out truck past this guy turn on and the engine rev to life. It is River's turn. River.
Is it a throaty roar or like a?
Oh yeah, it's health. It's a well looked after. It's a workhorse kind of thing. It's not like a tuned racer or anything like
It's
that.
definitely Denzel.
Dom is literally in time for his turn.
Oh, awesome! Perfect time.
Okay. Hang on, give me a second.
Tom put a video in.
You're right, Tom.
Hang on.
What's this video that Tom's given me?
It's a
Oh, it's a burger on a windscreen.
Before my face went before I got shot.
That's a nice burger on a windscreen.
Okay. Right.
How you doing, Dom?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm knackered. I did not think it would be as complicated as it was, even for such a ridiculous desk. Where am I? Who are the bad guys? Who am I stabbing?
So you guys were making your way away from the post depot.
Downtown.
You were making your way literally downtown when you guys came across a blacked out SUV. It was sort of about 50, 60 feet past the end of the map here. It's at that point that Mr. Ditch was shot out of nowhere, and
Yep.
you were ambushed by these fine gentlemen. over here. Here on the roof up here, this guy has some kind of rifle, and this guy who jumped out.
All right. Is this passable terrain?
It's just like a chain link fence. It'd be a simple acrobatics check to get there.
It looks like
Okay,
being
yeah.
back.
All right. I'm gonna run over to here and then do an acrobatics check to get over.
Okay, yeah, roll it. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Let me just change that so I'm not a bucket. There we go.
We should probably explain as well. The character sheet has been updated.
Ah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, it does look different. Right.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Lost
brain.
some of your
You might just need to check your proficiencies when you get a chance,
Yeah.
because it seems to have messed up some of those.
If you made a note anywhere of your proficiencies, they probably aren't there now.
Oh, I did have a note somewhere with which ones I had. So
It's only for.
I do. It's cool. I'm all good.
Oh, that's all right.
So I will run here and then I'm gonna stab him.
Go for it with advantage.
I have a gun. Why did I run all the way over here? I like stabbing people. So 16.
You're very effective at it.
and
Yeah, and roll
means-
your sneak attack.
I am 4 sneak.
You are full sneak. How much do? So yeah, 16 will definitely do it. Yes. No, you just about. So you dive over, doing like landing in this like just pile of like loose trash. Sort of roll with the momentum, come up and just like stab this guy through the back of the neck, and yeah, that's him done.
Sweet. I will end my turn there, and I'll take a picture of the completed battle station so you guys can see what I've done.
Oh yeah,
Exciting.
Mr. Ditch.
Okay. Hey. No, I've chosen not to do that, Andy. So, my speed is 30 foot. So, I can't get very far.
What's in the glass, Don?
Squash, because I've already had quite a few.
That's why it took so long to build the desk. Now it makes sense.
Dom's
We'll work drinks beforehand.
Oh
and then-
damn, yeah, that's a lot of bits and things and shelves.
Yep.
I want a new desk.
It didn't look that complicated on IKEA, and then it turned up in 2 absolutely huge boxes, and it was like, oh, cool. Oh. But I've not been able to use Discord in the other room, so like this is a win.
Exciting.
So, I'm going to move here.
God, that looks good, doesn't it?
And I think that's all. Or can I use another action to move further?
Yep, yeah, you can dash. You can go a bit further.
And so that how much further does that give me?
That will give you another sort of amount of your movement. So I'm imagining probably 30 feet or whatever your base
Okay.
speed is.
That's cool. Yeah. So okay, another 30 feet. So if I run over to this barrier,
Yep. Yeah, you can get to the base of that wall or to the building over here.
So I'm gonna get there.
Yep.
Okay, that's me done.
Awesome. It's these guys' turn. This guy up here is looking at his targets. The only person you can really see clearly, actually, the only 2 people you can see clearly is River, who just murked his boy, and Jameson, who has contributed thoroughly to the murking of said boy. So he's gonna decide. Evens, it's River. Odds, it's Jameson. Woof. Sorry, lady. So he is going to draw down with his rifle, take a shot at River, which is good.
Bring it, you little bitch.
Oh, fuck.
17.
Well, I mean, those were just words, so yes, that does hit. Yeah,
This may have just potentially just killed Dom in one shot.
that was 15 damage, was it?
15 points of damage, yes.
Okay, no, it's fine, guys. I have 2 hit points. I'm good.
If only we had a doctor.
You know, I was just thinking as well. I had a bonus action. Maybe I should have used that to hide or something. But nah.
Yeah, so as you have just like reveling in the triumph of your recent kill, yeah, you just get hit like a ton of fucking bricks in the shoulder, and just like tears through all the muscle and sinew there, and you fucking you feel it. What am I doing? Why is that gone out of vision? No, it's fine. Cool. You guys also notice it's at this point you hear a like muffled screaming. You hear a and as a guy kicks the lid off of this dumpster and like dives out, and he in his hand you can see some sort of small sort of spherical object, and he kind of just lobs it over in how was this? 20 feet. So what have we got here?
Oh, if he lobs that generally near me, I'm gonna start rolling a new character.
So he's kind of chucked it sort of right over here. So that's gonna get potentially Cookie, possibly Spit and John.
You do still need a stealth character.
So can
With a
I
sister
get
stream.
probably wouldn't hit Cookie. Can I get John and Splint to roll a reflex saving throw for me,
The
please?
other stripper.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Oh dear.
Bitch has got needed.
You guys are deafened as an explosion sort of goes off sort of at
Pardon?
your feet right here.
Oh, fuck off, man.
And Splint and John, their old bones ain't quick enough to react, and they get hit with the full force of the shrapnel and take 8 damage each. It'll be 8 ballistic damage if that matters.
Yeah, I've got reduction of that.
Okay, yep.
Yeah, I reduced that by 3, so
Okay.
5.
That looks like that. He is, as he's doing that, he's going to use his bonus action to use his, what's it called? Agile Aggression. And he is going to use his bonus action to run directly straight at you. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Just go. Ah! Fucking have ya!
I just nudged Split in the back just to be like, you first.
Well, it's literally me first in the turn order.
Splint.
Oh,
I see what you did there. So I'm just thinking. I'm going to walk over to this side of him, and oh no, wait, no, give me a second.
Mend the rogue.
1, 2. Sorry, I'm going to go to there. So like this is the route I'm going to take to avoid being within direct range of him, and go there.
Yeah.
And that's when I'm going to whip out my old hypocritical oath.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna fucking shoot the bastard.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, 15 does it. Oh, dang. 12 points of damage. Shit.
Yeah, boy.
Yes, that's minus 12. Yep. That is a really good fucking hit. Yeah, he like spins on the spot with the force of that, but he still somehow manages to keep his feet. You doing anything else?
For the moment, no. Yeah, that'll be all I do for the moment.
Cool. John, Well, this is working out quite lucky.
I'm just gonna run. Say run. I'm gonna walk up to him, and I'm gonna hit him with. Oh, that doesn't make a difference. I'm gonna hit him with my sword, because that feels right.
Oh yes. It is right because he had 6 points of health left.
Basically,
so you just
don't throw grenades at us, bitch.
So yeah, you as he's distracted by Splint rushing past and he getting knocked off balance by that, he's not able to react in time. Whilst you just sort of slice him, sort of shoulder to hip, and just gouts of blood gush out, and he just flops to the ground in a pile.
Life in the old bastards yet, eh?
Awesome. That he comes back round to Cookie.
Right. Ooh, shit. Has this guy got a grenade?
This guy, make a perception check. This guy here, not one that you can see, not one like obviously on the outside of his clothes or anything like that, clipped on.
Okay, so do I need the perception check for this?
You choose a creature that's carrying a grenade. I would say, you could still use it because the exploit, I would imagine, would kind of just detect it, but you would still have to aim it in the exact sort of area, like the exact kind of like 5x5 cube that you wanted to affect. And I suppose if there was a grenade in that, you would blow it up. You would expend it. I would say if you want to try that, you can expend it and use your action to try it, but there's no guarantee this guy actually has one.
I want to try it.
Okay, go for it. So yeah, you beat boop on your data pad, looking really hopefully at the guy with like wide eyes, and a second goes by and nothing, and another second and the guy's just looking at you, and yeah, it doesn't look like this guy had a grenade on him, I'm afraid.
Bullshit!
Yeah, are you doing anything else?
Hide.
Okay,
I know. I'm gonna move back.
Yep.
And hide.
Okay, you've already used your action to hide. You got action on that, so and
do I get bonus action?
not to hide. That's a scoundrel thing.
Because Stone Cold said so. Okay, I'll just move here.
Andy, I feel like as a rule, no matter what Stone Cold says, you don't get advantage or get to do anything.
Full of shit, Dan. I won't hear you slack talk, Stone Cold.
I mean, the one time I made a thing that was relevant, you didn't even get it, mate.
That was great, though.
I don't
Jameson.
know what you're talking about.
I have a proposition.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
If I charge at that guy over there
This one.
and take a running jump and swing my axe all in one movement, I can make the extra 5 feet, possibly with disadvantage or something similar.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, no, I'd say that's fair if you're gonna trying to overextend
Yeah,
to like not have great form, but yeah.
Safe
yeah,
to say,
take the
I'm going to go all out. But
Yeah, I would
think
say that's fair.
In order to make the extra 5 feet, I've got to kind of dive at him with and swing my axe all in one movement.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
How
Go for it.
that negatively impacts, I'll leave to you, but that's what I'd like to do. So
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
run
no,
that
go for it.
far, then I've done the rest.
Yeah, so that would So you essentially you get half of the way across it, and fucking like Michael Jordan just dive,
Slam dunk that axe into his
trying to slam dunk the axe. So the form of it goes a bit to pot, but the power is still behind it. But yeah, roll that attack. Let me just double check this guy.
I'm doubtful that's successful.
No, yeah, 11 unfortunately just misses. The axe like cleaves down and smashes into the ground just between his feet, and like chips of asphalt and road just like smash up into his groin. But yeah,
Is he at least looks slightly disturbed?
he is a little bit perturbed. He seems to have been under the impression this was an ambush and they would have the drop on you, but it doesn't appear to be going that way right now. But it is his turn, unless you're doing anything else.
I don't think so.
Okay. So whilst he's here,
yeah, I'm already raiding. So
yeah. So this guy, seeing as he has that, so he's gonna swing at you with a pipe that he had in his free hand, and he is going to 14 hit.
No.
So he just ineffectively plinks off your armor. You didn't you got too close to him too quickly for him to build up momentum and for a good hit. So yeah, that was just disappointing. River.
All right. Is this dumpster something I could feasibly get some cover behind? Maybe.
Yes.
Sweet. So I'm going to run over here, and then I'm going to take a shot at this guy. Or
Okay,
maybe
yeah,
this
go for
guy.
it.
I know it's Mr. Ditch, but I'm still tempted. Okay, so I don't have advantage, so no snack attack. But there's my so that probably misses. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, kind of.
I stand by my choice, and I will use my bonus action to hide. So do I need to roll stealth?
Yes, please.
Oh, I got that bit right.
I mean, yeah, especially with it being almost near pitch blackness, you just fucking melt into the mist.
Cool. I'm just gonna continue clutching my shoulder, going fuck, but sneaky. I'll throw my voice so they don't know where I am. Yeah.
Very nice, Mr. Ditch.
If that worked.
Right. I'm gonna. Why am I moving? There we go. I'm gonna run up to this guy and hit him with my sword.
So he is on top of this building.
He's on top of that building. Okay.
Yeah. So, but because you were starting your turn pretty close there, so you haven't used up all your movement. I'll say you can make an athletics check to see if you can do some sick parkour shit and run up it. Yeah, no, I'd say so. So with
posting the parkour, yes.
No, I'm not doing it yet. Longer than that to find it.
So this is just enough distance just to get enough of a run up, and because it's all rolled shutters, there's enough of a foothold for you to run up it almost like a ladder to take a swing at this guy. So yeah, take a swing.
Yes.
Oh yes.
And I think I get an additional hit damage points because I've got this bladed damage.
Based in chat. Whenever you hit with a melee weapon, use blade weapon. Changes your gain and force levels. Die is 1d4. Yeah, so roll an extra 1d4. Hypothetically, if you needed it. Yeah, no, so you fucking he couldn't see you from where he was, but you just fucking matrix run up the wall and just peekaboo up and just slice sideways as this guy's front upper torso just slides off and plunks down to the floor right down over here, just behind you. His feet, his legs still stay up there, but yeah, you drop to the ground elegantly.
Sick.
That was very good. That was very good. Are you doing anything else?
That's me, I think.
Okay. Those guys. Which ones? Okay, those guys are all dead. So actually, it is Lint.
So, Blint is going to.
So what you can see is this guy's still up, and
Yeah.
then that SUV somewhere past here is just revving up, and got the lights switched on now.
Okay. What?
I just the thing Sam just put in chat in the Discord. Jason's axe.
I don't think I can do anything about the SUV because I don't have any remote kind of like hacking or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess from there, how many feet? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm literally at the limit for the range of my shotgun. So I'm going to use that on this boy here. But probably
cool.
miss.
No, a 12 just hits. And how much damage? 11.
Yeah.
Fucking damn.
I do. I'm a glass cannon. I can't do much. Like can't take much hit, and I have to be really fucking close, which is a problem if I want to.
Oh
do
yeah,
damage.
no, the shotguns are high risk, high reward.
Yeah. But that's the point.
yeah,
Like, Flint's not good. He's not good at firing. He's not a good aimer. It's just, I've
He's
got
a
a
lover.
broomstick. He's
He's
a
a
lover with a
scientist.
broomstick.
he's a man of science.
He is.
Yeah, no. So that guy had exactly 11 HP. So, yeah, just as like Jameson is like crouched down, recovering after his swing, you blast over his head and hit this guy right in the neck, and just everything above his shoulders just gets turned to pink mist, and he just collapses.
As Jameson stands back up, he's going to turn and look at the dock and just stare at him hard for about 10 seconds. And then
I'm gonna keep it going just because the SUV is still there, but there's no one else that you guys can see currently. Were you doing anything else, Dan?
No. There's nothing more I can do at this point.
I'm going to be right back to go to the loo. I would say I would normally just not say anything, but it's 50 minutes, but I have a nagging feeling I'm about to get run over, so I don't appreciate it.
Yeah, I was just thinking that might be. Oh, yeah, I can't do anything about that.
So I'll be back to get run over in a minute.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't have anything to speed up him getting run over, so
Yeah, I was thinking.
I
I
just
can't even
don't care.
remotely like add blades to that car or something either.
no, no. I could just shoot him.
We could just call for him to reverse once he's done it the first time, though.
Yeah, just kneecap. Yeah.
Back up.
John,
Double tap,
it is
double
your
tap.
turn if you wanted to do
I'm just
anything.
gonna move off the road
Yep. Okay.
and ready in action in case anyone shows up that I can see.
Okay. What is the action? Are you
Probably to shoot them.
okay? Yep.
That'll probably be it. It's better than being like, yeah, I'll just whip out my sword if it's just they're too far away for that.
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay.
I'm gonna shoot anyone that gets in my vision. Oh look,
Okay.
Jameson.
I watched pretty much the whole season of WandaVision today.
Oh, nice. I still need to do that.
It's worth watching.
It's
Is
good.
it? It seems
is.
weird.
Yeah, I keep hearing that. Yeah,
It's weird,
but in a good way.
Okay. Okay. I can deal with it in a good way. That's fine.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Awesome. Cookie.
I'll just move up to say here. Just kind of prepare myself if I have to dodge.
Just with your arms crossed behind your back, looking up.
Okay. So Cookie, you can.
Is there anything I can do to regenerate some hit points? Because I've only got.
I thought you had a healing thing.
Oh yeah, I do. Good.
There you
I'm about to get run over.
go.
we don't know that yet.
I
Oh
get
no,
one
more
d8
people need to be
plus
shot by
tech
us.
ability modifier. So I get 1d8 plus 4.
Oh shit, that's pretty good. Go for it.
Oh.
Is that an action? 4d8.
Oh, no, sorry, I cut that up. 1d8 plus 4, so I get 7. So I get 11 hit points.
You just did 4d8 plus 1, didn't
Yeah,
you?
but I just take if I take the first roll.
Yeah. Yeah, no, sounds good. So, awesome. Jameson, it is your turn. This thing's wheels have just kicked in, and they just start spinning, and they're screeching as it's like aiming directly at you.
It's still off screen currently, yes?
Yeah, it's currently off screen. It's about like 30. It's about sort of 40 sort of feet past this.
So, any rough estimation of how long I've got before it runs me over?
It seems like it's about to do it at some point this turn. You're not sure when.
So this round, it's basically I need to move out of the way before it gets
Do you?
noted.
If you want, you can make an insight check.
Roll insight to work out whether or not you want to be not in the way of the moving vehicle.
It's a really low check,
Would
actually.
the insight check be my action?
No, it would just be kind of like picking up the vibe.
All right, I'll take the free insight action check.
Just be vibing.
First, I need to
Just
find.
vibing.
That's not a skill.
Oh, is it not in a skill here? 1 second. Let me see what I think.
I mean, Streetwise would seem the obvious choice.
Yeah, streetwise. Oh no, sense motive. It would be sense motive. Sorry.
Oh.
It feels like it'll go fine.
I'll be
Like-
fine, right?
Maybe
I
you'll
can-
just drive
I can
around
jump
you.
a
It'll be
car.
really rude to try and run you
I'm now
over.
going to ask you some very detailed questions about my setting. How high is this curb?
That is not a curb. That is the wall of the building. So this is like a small alley almost. It's not as wide as the other like street over here.
Okay. All right, I'm going to be bold.
So if you got over here, you would have you would have total cover from anyone over here.
Yeah. I'm
This
gonna
is
be
the orange. Can you see this orangey bit stuff here? That is a sidewalk.
I'm going to be bold and stupid. And move to about here. Hang on,
Yeah.
Can I hold an action
Yep.
to attempt to melee the windscreen?
Yeah. Sure. Okay.
Two-handed swing out, like head of my axe to somewhere near where the driver's going to be.
Yeah.
And I'd like to punch the car as it runs me
okay.
over.
Like baseball swing with a power axe straight into the windscreen as it gets past.
I really
Awesome.
want to see
So,
what the nat one result for that would be.
Or presumably just break both my arms. Like overjudge it, put my hands in front of the windscreen and just break both wrists.
So yeah, it's as this moment as you are just as you are taking this the couple side steps off to the left, that you just see just before you come around the corner, the SUV sort of the back end sort of kicks down, and then it sort of lurches forward directly at you guys. And it's just as you like your body swings around the corner, and you just almost leave the axe out to like swing into it as it comes to you. Roll an attack as it comes sort of through this way.
I do have a question.
Yes.
If this car, does it involve them having to make an attack roll against us?
No, it's going to be more of you making a reflex save.
Okay, never mind. Cool.
I'm afraid.
I think that's fine because I had distraction, which might have been useful, but it's not.
I would say
It says disadvantage on an attack roll, so like it just wouldn't work.
Yeah, this guy's already. There's nothing in its. This guy. There's not really much in its way for it to sort of crash into. If there was something in the way, I'd say you could probably do that to kind of like blind him or like confuse him, and then he might crash. But he's basically just got his foot down. He's not turning. So
Right.
I don't think this would apply here, unfortunately.
No
13. Yes, no, that would hit. And 9 damage. That's fine.
This is where Ed has actually got a windshield character sheet.
So yeah, it just squeaks past you. Splint, can you make me a reflex saving throw, if you please?
I can roll it. Whether or not I can make it is.
What was that?
17.
Oh, very good. So let me just roll. I'll roll this in
Hips don't
open.
lie.
So you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you just try and dive out the way as this thing shrieks past you, but it just clips you on the shoulder and just sends you spinning, and you are knocked prone just over here. But you manage to get most of the way out of it, and it.
Can you see where he's driving now?
It's difficult for you to see.
I mean, okay, let me rephrase that. What's his ring screen look like now? I hit it.
Also, question.
Oh, there's a big fucking just like chunk, almost at like eye height. There's like just a big like horizontal slit, just like carved out from where the axe was.
It's hostile, isn't it? This car, like the people
Yes.
in it, and it's just left my melee range because it hit me.
Yeah,
You
I
are
would say, yeah, you can. Yeah, I would say you could roll an attack of opportunity if you wanted.
Excellent.
Shoot out his tires.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do. Is just shoot like the tire area with a shot point with a sawn off shotgun at point blank range.
Okay.
Well, not point blank, obviously, because he's just had to leave my thing to do it. But
is there anything about? I don't know if guns you're able to make a attack of opportunity with. Is the only thing I'm thinking.
Because you can do an attack opportunity with a ranged weapon. Wait, can you do that? No, you can't. Can you? I don't know.
I don't believe you can. Let me just
But
quickly
there's a
check.
feat to do it with magic.
Yes, I'm sure there's some way you can improve that and work on it. Let me just double check. Combat, dodge, attack, attack opportunity. 1 moment. Opportunity attacks. You can make an opportunity when a hostile critic moves out of your reach to make an opportunity. You use your reach to make 1 melee attack against the provoking creature. If this was something in the future you wanted to improve, I'm sure there's augments or things like that to give you better reactions with weapons, ranged weapons to do this. But unfortunately, yeah, you don't have that ability.
damn son.
So, did you have? If you had a melee weapon, you could use that.
Yeah, I mean, I have a scalpel.
Just trying to like key his car as it goes past.
Slash his tires.
It is a knife that I've just redone. It's a face shift knife that I've just reskinned as a scalpel.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to,
I will attempt to slash its tire this time.
Yeah. 11 points.
Max damage.
Is it? 11. Yeah, no, that'll do it. So you managed to, just as you're getting like knocked out, you managed to like put the knife in the way enough that it just sort of slashes through, and you're pretty sure you got that front right tire. John, you had a ready action, didn't you? You can roll your attack if you want.
Yeah. Shoot. Bang.
Ooh,
Decent.
nice.
Toy.
That's very good. Yeah, no, so that hits. That just hits like into the body. This thing is moving so quick; it's hard to tell whether it hit. I'll tell you what. Roll me a percentage dice. I'm going to say anything over 90%, anything 90% or over, and you hit the driver. No, unfortunately not on this occasion. So it smashes in. You might have clipped him. It's hard for you to know. But yeah, this thing just tears off past you guys down there, actually running over 2 of his buddies, and just like does a handbrake turn around the post depot and shrieks off. You hear a big smash like past the on like a couple seconds later, where it sounds like it's hit like either some kind of crater or a big pothole or something, but then it keeps going. And yeah, that is the end of combat. You've done it.
Nice. I'm
Hey,
gonna
Splint, how you doing?
I'm gonna give myself a little bit of basic heal, and that will heal me for 8.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Which should we be on 14? And then nice little quick heal, which will heal me for. Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly what I needed. And then I'm gonna. Who's looking pretty hurt?
I have
River.
2 hit points.
I've lost half
I'm
of my
gonna-
hit points.
I'm gonna give. I'm gonna give.
A
Uh,
band-aid with a rhino on it.
Exactly. Now I'm just seeing how many times I can do this. Let me just double check. Okay, I can give you one. So you've got 2 hit points. I'm going to give you a basic heal.
Mhm.
Which will hit you for 7.
Thank you.
How you doing for hit points?
I'm now up to 9.
Have another 3.
Oh, that's
Um,
12. That's how maths works.
Nice. And then I'm gonna walk over to John, and I'm gonna give you.
Run through those heels, boy.
I know, right? These 2. So yeah,
Bloody
this is
hell, you
literally
get
all
lost.
my basic heal, basic heal. Nope, not basic heal. Ignore those. Sorry, quick heal, quick heal. So ignore those 2. Quick heal, quick heal. So gain 5 hit points, John, and I'm now out of healing.
Cool.
Thank you for giving me back all of my hit points.
So you gain 5 hit points, John.
Yeah, that's everything. I'm back to full
Okay.
health.
No worries. I need to take a short or a long rest, and then I get them back. All of them, everything back. So, gonna take a short rest, guys.
You guys can if you want.
I mean, first I'm gonna loot. I'm gonna loot this guy right here.
Which guy? That one just there.
Yeah, this boy.
So this guy, this guy doesn't have anything really too fancy on him. He just basically had like a crappy sort of like 21st century pistol and a pipe. He did have a dose of crush on him though.
I will take the dose of crush.
Can I root around here in this area?
In which area? Sorry. In that area. Roll an investigation check.
I can help with that if you want.
So advantage. So roll again. So you looking through here. You start with the gang member here, and what you find is he has a phase shift sword.
I don't need that. The samurai can have that.
I don't want this Philistine sword.
This gaijin sword.
Yeah, made of like some sort
How
of
many times
shitty
was it
steel.
folded?
Okay.
I mean, I'll take it.
Okay, yeah, you can have it then. The samurai has rejected the Philistine sword.
But you also find one Mark 1 frag grenade.
I'll take the grade.
Mm-hmm. Very good. You also find 12,000 Wanlongs on that guy. Not very much. And then looking through here, this is mostly just just trash and rubbish.
Hang on a second. How many of us are there?
There
7.
are
6 of us now.
6 of you, I believe.
I can't believe I've just done 12,000 divided by 6 on my phone.
I'm really proud of you, Andy.
Do you know what, Andy? At least you didn't get it wrong.
That would have been, that would have
Why
been.
did I do that?
Well, it hasn't told us yet.
I don't know what it. I think it's 2,000 each.
You
Everyone
idiot.
gets a bit confused watching Cookie because you naturally assume he would stop searching at once he finished the gang member, but no, he just starts like rooting through the bags of trash and like jumping like headfirst into the dumpsters and like rooting around. There's like a couple bits of like loose like electronics and like bits of like scrap there, but there's nothing that really catches your eye.
Okay.
Was I assume someone was checking the other guys as well?
Yeah, I'd like to go back to the person that Richard and I killed. Sorry, that John and I killed right at the start.
Yeah, so that guy, he
Dan's
had.
very good at snapping up all the loot.
I
So
don't
that
give it.
guy.
I give it away though. You know,
Snaffling, I believe is the phrase you're after.
Snaffling.
I learned from Sam and his relic collections. You know.
Ooh.
Oh.
Sailing throne.
AOE shade.
So he had a phase shift knife on him
Nice. Does anybody want this?
and another Mark
knives.
1 frag grenade.
Nice. I give Cookie the frag grenade. Sans pin. No, I'm kidding. And I give the knife to River.
Very good.
And
This
This
chap
guy.
over here, he had a standard assault rifle on him.
Ooh.
It is biolocked, is the only catch.
Can I hack it?
Roll hacking.
Cool.
This would be tricky.
Roll hacking.
I'm going to say this is probably going to be like a 20 because these things are pretty secure.
oh,
Yeah, unfortunately, no. This
Oh
thing.
wait, I do have a hacking device. Oh no, that's just actually no, never mind.
I think that gives you like the ability to roll and use your proficiency modifier with your hacking. So yeah, no. Unfortunately, this thing is biolocked to this guy. These sorts of gear that you do know that you can sell these when they are biolocked. Usually with a steep markdown from their general like market price. Or there are certain people you can find, or like sort of bits of like software that you can possibly use to try and sort of unlock it if you wanted. A lot of the time, those sorts of things can sometimes end up being more expensive than it's worth.
Yeah, it probably is with a standard assault rifle.
Yeah, that's that. And did you say
Could-
you guys wanted to take a short rest, or are you just moving on?
Short rest would be ideal. But I do have a quick
I could have a sleep amongst the bins.
yeah, sleep amongst the bins.
Natural state, isn't it?
quick question
I'm
about
gonna-
biolock, Ed.
Yeah.
How does a biolock work?
Good question. So on
Half
the
his
grip,
thumb.
I just realised let's go.
Take his skin with you.
So the way it works, well, roll an electronics check to see if you would know this. Is there electronics? I swear. there's something.
Engineering.
Does not exist.
Well, there was something. Was it robotics? What am I thinking? of?
Robotics is the thing.
Or engineering, I suppose, would probably be the closest one.
Mr. Robot.
Oh, yeah. So the way it works is in the grip of biolocked weapons, it essentially has a part of the grip plate detects the palm print of the person it's matched to, and it also checks basic by like life signs to make sure people do have like a pulse and things like that. So think like the like in Judge Dredd, the judges.
Oh, that's like my favourite bit of Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
I forgot what they're called, the peacekeepers, I think. But so essentially, if someone else used it, it wouldn't explode, but it would just go inert. And if the person is dead, because to prevent just people on the battlefield picking up an enemy's gun and using it against your own like troops, it's not allowed. It deactivates unless it's got its assigned user. Because you've got a 20, you know that if you have access to a weapon, you can actually encode several extra people to be able to use it if you want to. So say if like you were in a SWAT team, you'd be able to set it so that if you died, your teammate could pick it up and use it.
Quite cool. Yeah. So I mean, I'm just gonna give this to, I assume. Well, I suppose Jameson's gonna be the only one who's really gonna be interested in this.
Just sling in a hedge.
I'm just gonna give it to Jameson and be like, it's bio-locked. I can't unlock it. But it might be worth something.
You carry it.
What was it?
Assault
Pilot
rifle.
might explode. Here you go.
A standard assault rifle.
Ooh.
That's bio-locked and you can't use, but you know, you're
Is it
welcome.
a heavy weapon?
No, it is two-handed.
Sam is ignoring the fact he can't use it and asking more about its uses.
Yeah, but can he use it as a club? Because if so, win-win.
No, bio-lock stops it. You try and swing it, it just goes in the other direction.
I
He's
mean,
the only person who can use assault rifles, the honourable samurai who does not want to use them.
Yeah.
yeah, I just checked. I can't. I can use pistols, submachine guns, shotguns, and heavy weapons, but not assault rifles. I'm gonna force it upon the samurai.
Can I slice it into blocks to use to throw at enemies out of my range?
Seriously?
roll an attack.
Can I just say that there's a better chance?
I'm going to take it away before he can cut it into pieces.
There's a better chance he'll just snap his sword.
I will sell it.
through
I'll
it.
sell it.
Okay, yeah.
You stupid
Yeah.
bastard.
He, as you're approaching him, he like pulls his sword out to like fucking go in it, and you're just like, oh, fucking fine. Cool. Put it away.
Fucking moron.
You dullard.
Blackguard.
Um,
Bloody idiot.
Awesome. So yeah, you guys take a short rest. So about half an hour. Or is anyone like keeping an eye out, or is this all? Are you guys all going for the rest?
Would just like to say if anybody is resting, because I am essentially almost like a bard. Whilst you guys are resting, you will gain an additional 2d4 hit points whilst you heal.
Dang. Okay.
Even
Sweet.
without rolling your hit die, I believe.
Oh, really? Ooh.
Or let me double check that. They gain additional 2d4 hit points. Yeah, doesn't say anything about having to use your.
I'll roll that first.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a hit die then. There's not a handy button to roll hit die, so I'm just gonna roll it.
It's weird. I roll box, but you can just enter what you want in the box. I'm not quite sure what it means.
Alright, I get 6 points back. Anyway, that gets me to full. Hooray!
I have a second wind that I can use to heal myself.
We don't need to if you've got. I mean, like, you could just use the. Oh, I see. Never mind. Yeah.
I have full hit points because I'm a boss.
I'm gonna roll my 2d4. And we gain fucking 5. That has put me back up to 4.
Boom. Should unmove groovy.
Please.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I do like Dessa.
Fucking hell, I've just gone on groovy. Sam's has skipped everything.
I didn't do it straight away. I let it go for a while, but I slowly skipped through the long playlist you posted to get to what I followed up with it.
Pretty savage.
In hindsight, I could have just entered stop, but there you go.
Very good. So yeah, you guys spent about half an hour just camped out in the lovely like city, like debris and trash, just in the nice little like
Can we have a
dumpster
nice
corner.
dumpster fire?
I have
Oh,
a
yeah,
fire
yeah.
bomb I could use to light the fire if we haven't got anything else.
You could just light a fire.
Savages.
I mean, in case we haven't got anything else.
We
We can use the flint and steel from the assault rifle I sliced up.
Yeah, we could use your sword and blunt it.
How does a samurai think the assault rifle?
Shut your whole mouth.
How does a samurai think an assault rifle works? Like a flintlock with many, many flints.
Are they not like that? It's not like just a stack of flint like in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So when we rested, what are we going to do now, guys? What's the plan?
So yeah,
We will run our way back to Silver Oak.
That's what we were trying to do before. Go to the pub. Like
Yep.
a sensible human being.
Go to the
okay.
pub.
Whoever's leading the way, can you roll me navigation?
Oh, I'm going to reopen another bit. I'm not going to reopen it.
I'm
Open
not
another
going
bit.
to go first.
Splint was
Nope.
already sort of.
Can't do that.
Oh yeah, I was leading.
Your
wasn't I?
beer sense has failed us.
Fuck.
For fuck's sake, I was navigating to begin with, so shall I carry on navigating, considering that I know where I'm going?
Nah, Cookie's got us.
Boom.
So yeah, after that,
I love how Ed is like, can whoever's leading roll navigation, and then everyone rolls until someone gets a decent roll, and then we're like,
So-
oh yeah, he's leading.
Ed should
but
just stop us
actually,
doing
so
that.
what happens is Jameson very confidently, as soon as you guys are rested, Splint is like, okay, let's head over this way. And Jameson just talks over him and just like, no, it's this way, and just walks off. And everyone else just like, oh, fine, I guess. Starts following him. He walks around, and about an hour or two goes by before he's clearly lost. At which point, Mr. Ditch takes over. At which point, another 2 hours is lost, and you're pretty sure you end up back here at one point.
Find some bloodstains.
Yeah, and-
I recognise these
There's
stains.
dead bodies and blood stains. We're like, I'm sure we've been here before.
yeah, and it's you actually find like tire marks from like
And there's also yellow spray paint down the loot snaffler on
from
the
this
floor.
guy.
Hey, I didn't keep any of the loot apart from that crush thing. Shut your mouth.
But then eventually, Cookie and Splint just get like bored of it and just get fucking fed up with it and take you guys back to the pub.
So what? All this time we knew where the pub was, but we just went along with it.
Initially, it was dark, so it was hard to tell. And like in the fight, like you guys got turned around, but
We just walked around
James.
all night long.
yeah, you guys walked around for a good couple of hours. So it is the wee hours of the morning, and the sun is just about peeking out as you guys make it back to the Silver Oak.
I mean, isn't that how the best nights out end?
Oh, that's Silver Oak.
Just approaching the place you're meaning to go as the sun rises.
That's fair. After Sam's taken the lead and taken us in the wrong direction because he interrupted. I love it.
I'm back on the pachinko machines.
So yeah, you guys make it back. As you guys walk in the door, you do see behind the bar, just sort of recline back, just sort of reading the paper, Sly, and he just looks up and he goes, "Oh, God, I was wondering where you guys were. I was going to say rescue party. How'd it go?"
Fucking bad.
Well, you're all alive, so couldn't have been that bad.
was a close run thing, wasn't it? No, it's a good thing we had a fucking doctor nearby because I had my work cut out for me.
Yeah, he looks you guys up and down at the various like blood splatters and gunshot wounds that have been patched up, and says like, "Oh yeah, I heard. Yeah, you guys got into a spot of bother
heard?
with the marquees there. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't know it was them."
What did this guy here?
Exactly. Oh, I suppose it took us like fucking hours to get back, to be fair. Thinking about it.
We walked back to Silver Oak via Norwich.
Well, did you get it?
What?
Didn't the doctor pick it up?
Oh, was it some data? It was like a USB thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the data drive,
Yeah.
the cipher key. So, you toss it over, and Sly's like, "Oh, you beauty!" And he just holds it up, kisses it, and then slides it in his coat pocket. All right, job well done, boys. Job well done. Okay. Well, thank you for that. I tell you what, as a bonus for your troubles, call it hazard pay, and he chucks over to you guys he just sort of casually just like plops onto the bar. Cred sticks equal to what looks to be about 100,000 wonlongs.
Ed,
Yes. How much is that? What's the closest?
I'm gonna say 100,000 doesn't divide by 6.
100.
120.
120,000.
120,000 divided by 6 very neatly.
I
That
think the
does
closest
It's
is
also a lot more
Let's
money.
say, yeah, 120,000.
Hey! 20
Just
grand,
negotiated a 20% increase.
How much is that each?
20 grand each.
Papa.
Wait,
Go
you
on the
just asked
calculator,
what 12
Andy.
divided by 6 is, Andy.
Huh?
You just asked what 12 divided by 6 is.
No.
Again.
Yeah, for the second time. Like the first time was bad
For the
enough.
second time
But
tonight, Andy tried to
You even criticised yourself the first time.
As I asked it, I remembered that I was being an idiot, but it was too late.
Just shut up and wriggle.
It was too late, and then now you guys have called me out, and now I feel like more of a dullard. Just feed me to the monkeys.
We're already at that point.
Fucking monkeys.
Awesome. He catches you. He just whilst you guys are sort of making yourself comfy, he's like pouring you guys a few drinks. He says, "So I can tell this you guys have had a stressful night, but I've already got the next job lined up. If you're ready, I've just heard of some merchandise which has been rediscovered, shall we say." And time is of the essence, but I can appreciate. But I know the benefit of good night's rest. So, how are you guys feeling?
I had a nice sleep in the bins.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ready the van.
Are you guys
James
feeling
is
up
gonna-
for it? I've
James is
got
gonna
a
look
contact
across the
who
bar.
we. Sorry.
James is going to look at him across the bar over his beer and just say, "Perky as a pig."
Perfect. He has a massive sort of like Cheshire cat sort of grin on his face. All right, lads, follow me. And he promptly just sort of like swings his legs over the bar and sort of just marches out, sort of leading the way. Are you guys just following after him?
Yeah.
sure.
He starts making his way down the street, and as the
Yeah.
and as the light is starting to like wake up the city, you're starting to see like people actually coming out, people going to work, people commuting, and it hasn't quite gotten to rush hour, but you see some of the early commuters sort of getting up and heading out onto the streets, and you see some of the businesses beginning to open. You guys get onto one of the get to the end of the street and get onto one of the earlier trams, and he takes you on one of them bound for the east side docks. And whilst he's on there, you guys stake out a quieter sort of carriage towards the back. You guys are the only ones in it. He's taking a seat opposite you guys, and he begins to fill you in. And he says,
Wait, are we headed for the Docklands?
"Yes, not the the Docklands. No, that is just outside. Is that just? Let me just double check. Actually,
There's a map, Ed.
there is a map, isn't there? Thank God.
Did I pin it? I'm not sure I did. I didn't. I'll do that. Let me find it and I'll pin it.
Oh no, I did. Let me just show that to everyone.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, Docklands will be in outer London.
It will be in outer London. Yeah, it's sort of it's not specifically the Docklands because the Docklands is begin to encompass basically all of this outer sort of hemisphere of London, where the seawall meets the sea.
Yeah.
So it's a lot more diffuse. It's not a specific area, but there are like certain major sort of hubs on the seawall. So he takes you to what is simply known as just like the East Docklands. over that ways.
Can we go to the Surrey Hills area of outstanding natural beauty at some point?
You're such an ass.
Just absolute silence after that comment.
I'll forget I said anything.
We call that a Dan joke, Andy. Where
Deadly silence.
yeah,
I'll
deadly silence, and the person who made the joke just fucking pissing themselves. That's me.
I'll just carry on biting my toenails.
I mean, it seems to be that Cookie's mainly been keeping the carriage clear for everyone, so Sly's kind of just like not minded. Yeah, he feels you. He starts to fill you guys in. He says, "So, as I was saying, as you guys know, it wasn't always that London was the cheery seaside resort that it is now. Back in way before times, there used to actually be some bits of merry old England just outside the seawall there. Now, with that, a lot of things got drowned pretty quickly. People didn't have time to shift everything of value. So, what we're left with is a thriving scavenger economy, I suppose you'd say. Now, usually what they're bringing up is nothing special, bits of old tech, the odd like gun cache from like abandoned police stations, that kind of thing. I mean, if you believe most people, the best spots have been already plundered. But there's a chap I know who's been doing a little bit of work for me and keeping his eyes out for something, and he might have come across a little bit of an old garrison that I've been trying to find. Well, I say a garrison. It was a garrison convoy. So it didn't have a specific location. It got lost sort of en route. But on there, I'll give you 3 guesses what's on there. And he sort of pats his pocket.
More of those.
Absolutely. He pulls out the cipher key. Another one of these bad boys. So,
And what are these keys gonna be used for?
patience. It's all coming together. Suffice it to say, not all the best tech is new tech, but some of the old tech can be a little bit finicky.
Amen to that. But seriously, what the fuck are we actually doing?
So Splint has an idea.
Yeah.
And I'll whisper it to you, Ed.
Yeah.
I'll whisper something to you too, Ed, so I can feel involved.
Yeah, go for it. Feel free.
Brilliant. I whisper it to Ed. Ed says it out loud.
Oh shit! So yeah, Splint like leans over to Sly and just like whispers in his ear, and Splint goes, and Sly just says, "Nukes? Nah, mate. Nah,
Okay.
Yeah, nothing quite that coarse. I've got to live here after all. No. He roll a persuasion check.
Yeah, I can do that. Not very good at it, but I can do it.
He says, okay. He looks up and down the carriage, just making sure no one else is there. Way back when they were first drawing up the designs for the seawalls and inner and outer London as we now know it today, they tried to keep the plans decentralized. Because, as you can imagine, the Crown weren't too keen on someone possibly getting their hands on the entire blueprints to all their city defences. Now, obviously, things have progressed in that time, and some of the information held on those blueprints might be a little bit outdated, but the actual structures, the pipes, the the blood and guts, the bones of the place, of the deep places of London. That's hard to change. So this is what we have here. Now, each bit purposefully isn't the full picture for, security and all that. And all these plans were kept separated. But I believe if we can get these all together, they might give us the keys to the palace, shall we say.
Fair.
Oh.
And I will admit, I don't know the whole picture yet, but I know enough to know some people will be very interested to find out that these still exist.
So who are you? Who are you doing this on behalf of? Who's your employer?
Cookie, roll a persuasion check.
Oh, I thought that was the answer. Was Cookie? I was like, oh my god, he's the brains.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go back to my drink.
Can I do an intimidation check?
You can't
Yeah,
intimidate
you can.
your employer.
Why not?
You can.
There's only one way to find out.
You need
I've
to
lost
know
all
who-
my money to the pachinko machines and I'm pissed off.
Standard place, yeah.
I'm pissed off and I'm coming for you. Fuck it.
He looks directly back.
Oh. Jameson failed.
He looks back at Cookie and he says, "Well, that's the thing I don't like. These days, everyone has to work for someone. Gone are the days of a man striking out on his own and making something of himself. Now, this is why I appreciate you guys. You guys are a team. I know you guys got some people who are more interested in the bigger picture, but you're all in it for each other. But that's similar like what I've got here. I haven't got an employer as such. I'm in it for my own reasons. Mr. Ditch, how are you actually intimidating and what are you doing?"
I think I've probably just pushed over the pachinko machine.
No!
The pachinko machine in the tram.
You know that it won't be there when you come back, though.
Also, isn't that not very honourable?
No, it's a fit of anger.
Yeah,
Fit
the
right.
machine has.
It's alright, he's gonna bow to it and apologise afterwards like a twat.
Sly.
No, I'm just gonna cry over it. Like the moment the rage has got away, I'm just gonna cry and hate whatever I've done to it.
You can apologise
John,
to it. Say, look, I loved you this whole time.
Yeah, it's gonna
I
become my
only
wife.
did this because I loved you.
John, Splint, and Cookie, you guys notice Sly just ever so slightly narrow his eyes over in Mr. Ditch's direction. But
I
pretty
would
quickly his smile's back and he just gets back to it. He says, "So, that's what we're after right now. And I've got a line on where we might find another."
So did Mr. Ditch not intimidate him by finding out who our employer is?
Intimidation isn't just I scare man and man tell me everything I want to know.
But
Similar like
did you
persuasion
know-
doesn't necessarily mean they will tell you everything. It just is a measure of how much they might have influenced them, whether for good or bad, or whether that's given them the information they exactly
In
want.
this encounter, we will not find out who Sly's employer is.
So he gets you to the docks, and then you guys. I mean, I imagine some of you have probably been. You must have been to the seawall at some point.
Can I bring my van?
It's a bit late now.
Can I sit in the passenger? Can I sit in the
hang on. I did explicitly say when we initially were going to set out, I'm going to ready the van.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
and
you
then
did say
Ed shortly after that said we were travelling by public transport, didn't he?
you guys were traveling by public transport. I would say if that was the case, then Cookie, you were there. You weren't there for that entire conversation. So Cookie meets you at the docks with his van. Said, "Hey,
We
did
also
I
in
miss
public
anything?"
transport he drives. Flowcoat's
You're the
flat.
worst kind of colleague.
What a boomer.
No, I was gonna bring some of you
Stacks.
slabs.
Um,
Just
Uh,
not the samurai because he can fuck off.
What?
Oh no, there's no
Uh,
space in the van. It's suddenly full.
well, but you guys make it to the dock. So what happens is you actually make it to the seawall, and now the seawall you actually get to is a humongous structure. Is an entire sort of massive concrete ring around all of London that just stretches down out of sight down to the horizon in both directions.
It'd be a shame
And
if it were to be breached, wouldn't it?
okay. Roll streetwise. Cookie. Cookie knows that there are always conspiracy theories and fears that the ruling class in inner London is constantly conspiring to breach the seawalls to just flood out all the poor and wash them all away. But hasn't happened yet, as far as or no one's attempted it, as far as you know.
We should build
Dotted
a
around the dotted along the dotted along the wall, though, there are various like lifts that have been retrofitted like onto it, and like stairways and pulley system and winches up. And you guys take one of these sort of public lifts up to the top of the wall. And as you make it up there, you are able to look out over to this like vast expanse of sort of grayish blue ocean. It's a pretty calm day. It's pretty clear as this normally is. So you can see about sort of 500 yards with the smog. And there, just below you guys, is like just this massive sort of carpet of docks, sort of stretching out in both ways. And he leads you down into the sort of press of all the sort of working men on the docks. He explains, I've got a guy, his name's Grizzly. Lovely guy. Soft as a teddy bear. He's been keeping his eyes out for me in a particular area where I heard one of these convoys that was carrying a VIP was meant to go missing. Now, he reckons he's found it, but unfortunately the VIP was in some kind of like heavy personnel carrier, so he hasn't been able to breach it just yet. There's now, normally this would be just a job for him. He would just go get some tools and be back at it. The reason I've called you guys is because, unfortunately, some competitors seem to have gotten a whiff of what we're up to. Now, as far as I'm aware, they don't know what's in it, but these scavs are sort of looking at anything and everything that is found beneath the waters. So as soon as they get a whiff of anyone finding anything good, they try and pounce on it. So
That's fine.
I just
If we
wanted to
find
bring you guys
anything,
along for muscle.
We'll just tell them we didn't find anything good.
Yeah.
That'll,
Yeah, that normally
that'll
works.
fool them. Mate, I am a master deceiver. I don't know why you don't have me as the face, guys.
Yeah. He's also a master debater.
Well, that's in private, you know.
After a little while, he manages to. You guys pass all sorts of like vessels. You pass like, sort of not like massive, but like retrofitted ferries, which have been turned into sort of transport vessels. You find like what is clearly like fishing boats. Quite a lot of those on this sort of local dock. This isn't like a massive commercial one. But then you eventually come to like
this slide
what looks to be an old tugboat that just says, scrawled on the side, "The Sea Bitch."
Nice. I
Nice.
like it.
And as you guys are coming up the gangplank, Sly hollers out, "Permission to come aboard, Captain!" And from over the railing, hey, and this chap pokes his head out. There's you're back. All right. Come on then, get in here. These your boys. And he just sort of looks you up and down and says, all right. Like once he notices like the plague doctor and the samurai, he like looks you up and down. Yeah. What's it to you?
What did he say? Sorry, what was that?
And he just sort of grunts at you and just turns back and just sort of heads back onto his boat. But he doesn't, which you guys kind of take as an invitation.
Bloody
As good as
inbred.
you're gonna get.
Not Grizzly Grissom.
I reckon Grizzly Grissom's got webbed feet.
Are you trying to check that?
Oh no, I'm just speculating. I'm
Stealthily.
just saying unacceptable things in my upper class manner. As is my want.
As Jameson says that, Cookie's going to flip him off.
Who, Jameson?
Yeah.
Or Grizzly. That's fine.
And he's going to wave his power axe on a Cookie's nose and tell him to fuck off.
Cookie's going to spit at Jameson's feet. Not like on his boots, but like at the ground by his feet. And then turn around. And walk off.
That is not a fight you win.
That's why Cookie spat at the ground near Jameson's boots and walked off.
Very good. Whilst you guys are just sort of having a little look around the Sea Bitch, Sly starts chatting just idly with Grizzly. It seems like he's kind of oversold it. He does not appear to be friends with Grizzly, but he seems to tolerate him, and you kind of get the vibe that this old guy doesn't tolerate most people, so that seems to be a win. He politely just sort of strikes up a conversation. Says, any signs of our spirited competition? Any signs of the rats recently? And Grizzly just finally looks up from stowing some tack away, and he just says, "No, but they definitely saw me coming back from that heading that I was at yesterday, so they'll probably be watching for us this time when we head out. I think your boys are gonna get their money's worth." And he just sort of finally acknowledges the rest of you and says, "Well, if you're gonna be on my ship, just don't shoot any of your fucking guns into the girl. Now, if you put holes in her, I'll be putting holes in you. Okay?"
That seems pretty fair.
Cookie's just going to make some grunting noises back at Grizzly.
He just sort of like upward chin nods at Cookie, and just grunts back like, "All right, well, let's be on then." And with that, he tosses off the line and pushes off, and the Sea Bitch starts chugging along off into the just disgustingly polluted waters of
No
of,
wonder if he's jerking it off already.
East
I was
London.
gonna say, if you jerk off tow lines all the
He
time.
tosses off into the disgusting water.
He jerks off into space.
Man,
Away.
And
maybe
that
next
is
time we can have a space bank.
and that is where we'll leave it for this session.
Okay.